Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Another Saturday, another shave, and we've got a good one lined up for you today. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'm trying to grow the channel. If you're a returning viewer, thanks for your continued support. Let's have a rundown and then we'll crack on with the shave. First, the brush. One of my all-time favourite brushes, this guy. There you go. Woo! Check that out. That's the Peregrino. There you go. PAA Peregrino. Absolutely, so that's one of the best knots I've ever come across. And we'll stick that there in the official John Shave Super Soaker. You all know by now why I show you that cup every week. It's in case you forget what one looks like. Okay, come on. Enough of this frivolity. The razor, here we go. The dural or dural, depending on how you want to pronounce it. There it is, the dural Stanley. Since 1947. You may not know this, I don't think I've ever mentioned it before, but I have actually been to Pasteurs in New York, and when I walked in, that was one of the first things that I saw, and I bought this. There you go. I've shaved with it a couple of times. I don't know why I don't shave with it more often. The blade we're going to be putting in that is, I've had it a while. It says Swiss quality, sharp 7AMs. Now I've used 7AM before. I've got 7AMs in there. And they cut my face to ribbons, but this one is a super platinum, it says on the bottom, and I haven't used these, I'll open it, these particular ones before. And dropped it in the sink. There you go, that's what it looks like. I think these were given to me once again by Flash Board, and thank you Flash. If it wasn't you, thank you anyway, just for being a great guy. There you go. There it is. We'll put that in there and we'll get that. There it is there. And we'll get that on there and we'll get that on there. Yeah, I think I've only shaved with it 2 or 3 times, and we'll get that soaking in the water next to the brush while I show you the pièce de résistance, the one that we're all here for. Here it is, Wickhams Shamrock Tweed 1912. Woof, there you go. Oh, absolutely wonderful, guys. Superb soap. There you go. I've gone to their website. Shamrock Tweed. Top notes, verbena, lemon and white basil. I pick up a hint of lemon. Heart notes, rose, violet and iris. I picked up the iris. Base notes of musk, sandalwood and amber. I picked up the amber. And everything smells very floral. Now, if you know anything about Wickham soaps, you don't need me to tell you, this is top quality stuff, guys. I absolutely love. Last year, I did a whole series of Wickham Wednesdays where every Wednesday for a month I used Wickham soaps. I'm thinking of bringing that back. It was a big success, Wickham Wednesdays. But I had that many Wickham soaps gifted to me by a viewer of the channel. He knows who he is. Thank you very much, very kind. He sent me all the Wickham soaps, and then a few months later, he sent me all the tubs that he'd taken it from so I could put the samples. And when I say samples, he'd sent me a half of a pot, more or less, of every single one of them, and I put them in the tubs. This was one of them. He sent me this, had half a tub in it, and I still had his half of tub that he sent me, and I put it together. But I don't think I've used this one. I think I used all the others. I think there was only this one, the Christmas spruce, that I haven't used. So thank you, it smells absolutely fantastic. And anyway, as I was saying, this is real top quality stuff, guys. You know, I'm a big fan of PAA. And I put this right up there with PAA, CK1 and CK6. This can hold its own against any soap. That's just my opinion, but this can hold its own against any. Absolute superb stuff, guys. Looking forward to using that. And the viewer, he wants to remain anonymous. I wish I could tell you his name. He wants to remain anonymous, but he sent me this as well. So thank you very much. Every time I say thank you, I have to bite my lips, stop myself from saying his name. And we're going to round that off with some Bond polish aftershave. Now this Bond, it's got a wonderful, it smells like Brute but on steroids. And I think it goes very well with this. I mean, I know there'll be people shouting, no, it doesn't, but you know, your mileage may vary. That's it. Here we go. Enjoy. Happy coffee. We're on Folgers caramel scented coffee, caramel flavoured coffee today. It's been a long day. I only just finished. I've still got that little bit there to do. Oh, guys, I'll talk to you a bit about that. Oh, in the face, and then we'll crack on with this shape. I've got a theory as to what's happened with that wall, but my word, 3 days to scrape a wall, it's been an absolute nightmare. Here you go. I don't look at this straight away. Look at it, absolute straight away. Just a pure lather monster. Wickhams soaps are just, oh, the smell. I can smell it from here now. It just jumps out at you once you wet it. I would put the scent strength. Don't forget, I've had that sat in there for a year, and it was opened, half was taken out. I had half, he had half. He sent me the tub with his half in it. I put my half to it. The scent strength I would put on this, I would put it about a 6. And it's just jumped up maybe a little notch, maybe a half of a notch, to a 6.5 as I started there. There you go. We'll load on the brush, we'll lather on the face. Look at this, guys. Look, you can, hey, camera doesn't lie, does it? Look at this. Absolutely. And I'll tell you right now, I can feel the slickness. You can feel the quality of the slickness in the brush. And I've no, just as a disclaimer, I've no vested interest. I don't know the guy who runs Wickhams. I've had no interaction with him. Actually, just the opposite. I got in touch with him several times via several means to talk to him about the soaps. And he's never got back to me, so, you know. Although I was given this by somebody from the channel, I wasn't given it by Wickhams. The viewer that sent it to me, he was raging on about Wickhams. He absolutely loves Wickhams, and I had never tried it. And I've done a video. If you search back through my videos, I've done an unboxing video. I don't know what I was expecting, but I certainly wasn't expecting the overwhelming, generous stuff that he sent me. So here we go. We'll go the dural Stanway, yeah. Yeah, I went in past those for this. I was talking to Leon actually about this. It's just a little name drop. Just a little name drop for you. And I feel really guilty because I was talking with Leon. And I said, I'm here with my son. And I want to come back and show my son pasteurs. And as we had a bit of a chat, and as I was leaving, Leon was going, you are going to come back, aren't you? You are going to come. I said, I'll come in tomorrow and see you. Oh, that's brilliant. Make sure you come and say hello when you come back tomorrow. And I never went back. I know, you can't make me feel worse. You cannot make me feel worse than I already feel, guys. And do you know what? It is just not me, but we got sidetracked, me and my son, in New York. We went out for the day. We were supposed to get back early. We got back about 4 hours late. We just didn't get there in time. But I felt really bad. So if you're in New York and you're passing past us, I'm sure Leon's still sat in that little office now going, he'll be here in a minute. Go and let him know. Go and let him know I'm not coming, eh? Oh, my word. But Leon, what a guy. What a guy. Just stopped. He had his coffee in his hand and his phone in his hand, and he come walking out past us, and he was walking into a place next door. And we just stood there, half in, half out, and then we walked outside, and then we just had a wonderful chat. And he took half an hour out of his day to chat to me. And he's going, what's your channel name? Tell me your channel. And I didn't have a channel at that time, guys. So now I've got a channel. Come on, bail me out here, guys. I need to go back, don't I? I need to go back and say, Leon, I got a channel now. But anyway, that was it, yeah. Guys, look at that. I can't describe the feel to you. I wish you could feel how soft and luxurious this soap actually feels, oh, it's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. If you were on the fence and you were thinking of trying Wickhams, I think it's a good one to go for. It's paraben free. It's good for sensitive skin. And it said it wasn't tested on animals. Now, when I read that, this maybe give you some idea of my mentality, guys, but when I read that, not tested on animals, I just imagined a dog having a shave. Just saying to himself, I'm not using Wickhams. I'm not. No. But there you go. What can I say? That's just my childish mind, isn't it? But absolutely wonderful. And how long will we be loading this for? Oh, starting to thin out. There's a bit left, a bit of lather left on that. Absolutely wonderful. Okay, so what is your shave of the day? And what's the other SOTD we do here? What's your slurp of the day? I'm on coffee now, but I am having a glass of red wine later. Which red wine? I hear you all scream. It's called Jam Shed. And it's Johnny's favourite. And I will be having a glass of that later on with my wife. Oh, I never told you, if you're all wondering, John seems a little hyper. John seems a little bit of a good mood. The doctor phoned me yesterday. All the blood tests came back clear. All of them. The real in-depth tests that they do for all the nasty stuff, you know. Was all clear. And on the one hand, I was absolutely delighted and elated. And on the other hand, my thoughts immediately turned to Kim and Taylor and what they're going through. And then I think, well, just thinking of you guys. There you go, leather mittens. There you go. And look at all that we got left out there. That's a good little shave of that, guys. I wouldn't say it was BBS, but I would say it was a really good shave. There you go. Absolutely wonderful. And there we go. That's us done. That's our shave, guys. Oh, what do you think? Did I nick myself there? I don't think I did, look. Absolute BBS. Apart from this bit here, which with that razor I would have to overshave to get a BBS, and it's just not worth it. And also what I'm finding as well, guys, once I go away and I sit down, about 10 or 15 minutes later, the hairs tend to retract under the skin. So what necessarily doesn't feel like a BBS now will do in about 10 minutes. Here you go. Never used the balm before, Wickhams balm. But there's a surprise. That is clear. I thought it was going to be white. Let's see. And I've done it the wrong way around now. Oh, that's strange. You know what I'm getting here? I'm actually getting like a kind of an aloe vera vibe from that. I don't know if there's aloe in it, but I'm certainly getting an aloe vera vibe. Anyway, please let me know what your shaves of the day are and what your slurps of the day are. Let me know what you think of Wickhams. Let me know what you think of the videos, guys, good and bad. because if there's something you don't like that I'm doing, let me know. And you know, we'll change. I can take it. We need to improve, don't we? Oh, that aftershave. Oh, it does. It complements it really well. And that's us done. Thanks for listening, guys. Thanks for sticking with me. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. And remember, the world needs more love, so we can be the one to show it. Look after yourselves, and I will see you on Wednesday for the Wednesday shave. Bye.